Ceylon Pass, total football.
Hey guys, welcome back to Ceylon Pass. And today we're doing our first ever Q&A session. You've submitted your questions and we're going to answer them. We're going to talk about different topics. And thanks once again for sending them in. I don't think we'll be able to do all of them in this episode, but stick around for the next one. And the next ones you submit later. So we'll get them all in later. We've got a lot of questions about the top four predictions. At Shahir has Shahir.04 has asked, where do you see Man United finishing this season and why? Javed has asked your top four predictions. Kavinka Fdo11 has asked, can Arsenal bounce back to top four in the next 3 years? And he's also asked, what the hell happened to Liverpool this season? At Beast Ugana has asked, will Leicester finish in the top four this season? And I think we can probably generalize this whole question into a whole top four finish on what we think and who we think is going to end up in the top four this season. So let's take it away, boys. What do you think? How do you think Arsenal are going to do? We've done a lot of Arsenal videos, and looks like they're on a bit of a resurgence this season.
We say that quite a lot, though, don't we?
Yeah.
So you can just never say.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's nothing in it for them this season. Maybe next season if they get everybody they need, but they need a few more players, which again we've been saying for quite a while. Maybe after 3 years we'll see them come back to the top four, unless there's a severe decline in like the rest of the teams in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I don't see them getting the top four anytime soon.
They're 10th right now, and they're a bit off. They're on 34 points. They need a bit more. And how many games have they played? They've played 24 games. To catch up to Chelsea, they need about 9 points. And
9 points. No.
How much are Chelsea on? 43? 9
It's
points.
been an uphill climb. It's been a better climb for Arsenal since they've relied on Emil Smith-Rowe. Who's the other guy? Saka. Not holding. Forgot their names.
Tierney? Yeah.
So they've been playing a lot better. The football is more fluid. So I think at the end of the season, I feel like they'll scrape through into the top 6. But in the next 3 years, it's very hard to say because even the bottom tier of the top 10 clubs are kind of performing and they're spending their money a lot better. So it's very hard to say. Like James said, unless the other clubs screw up, it's very hard to say. Arsenal takes it.
What are we saying is happening for the top four this season? Who do you guys see winning it?
I think Liverpool will get back into the top four.
Yeah, but to win or just to get in?
They're not going to win the league, obviously. They're like 16 points.
Touch wood.
They're like they're 16 points behind.
Okay, I think we'll get.
Okay, well, they're going to get to top four.
City, we've got a 10-point lead.
I think City wins it reasonably comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the two of you will agree with that. As well.
I think so.
Shavin kind of predicted with a podcast with Grandstand, he was saying City is going to start coming back. I think he's going to predict City winning the league.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I think Leicester. Rodgers is going to do a typical Rodgers, and his team might fall to 5th or 6th at the end of the season, and that's where Liverpool come in.
Yeah, probably. I think I'm not sure how well Tuchel can sustain this run of form.
Clarity at the moment.
Yeah, but I think they'll do well. I think he's gotten them playing well. They did draw against Southampton last night. So but then like they're still like defensively sound. I think as soon as they get Werner firing, they've technically gotten him firing again. But I think if he picks up a run of form of like 5 or 6 matches where he starts to score a lot more, I think he can easily slip back into the top 4.
But
Given that he's already there anyway.
more than Werner firing,
Who are we?
Pulisic, Ziyech have been a bit silent.
Yeah.
It's actually Odoi who stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, I think so. It'll be City, United, Chelsea, Liverpool. Liverpool are level on points with Everton, to be honest. So
I'm a little unsure whether United will finish second or drop to third.
yeah, I don't think I have a feeling they might get overtaken. Because it's 2 bad games can change it.
True, but on the flip side, Chelsea is the team immediately below them, right?
Yeah.
So there's that as well. So I'm not sure whether Chelsea will be consistent enough to take advantage of that and make it stick. Unless Liverpool does a madness and comes back to second.
Leicester United are tied on points at 46.
Leicester and what?
United. And,
yeah, but we're assuming Leicester is dropping out, yeah.
Oh, okay. As in, yeah. But United's last 5 games has been 3 draws, 1 win, and 1 loss.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They did play well against Sociedad, I think. But you know, Sociedad
them in the Premier League.
Yeah, Sociedad is not in the Premier League, so we'll see. I think we probably can't nail on the positions right around this time. Still, I still don't know. It's like February and we still can't predict it. In a way, that's good because like shows how competitive it's been. I think City will run away with it in the next 2 weeks, maybe. They look really good at this point.
West Ham pull it through.
West Ham with Jesse Lingard.
I would love to see the table be City, United, Chelsea, West Ham.
Yeah.
Then West Ham would literally be one of the biggest clubs in London. They're in London, right?
Yeah, they'll be the biggest club in London.
No, Chelsea is.
Oh, if Chelsea finish 3rd or 4th, okay, yeah. That'll be pretty good. I think I don't know how well West Ham will do. Honestly, they still look a bit defensively suspect, but they're creating a lot of chances, and I think Jesse Lingard has like sort of revitalized the thing. I watched the game against Sheffield last week for West Ham, and Lingard was like so tired. Around like 60 minutes, he was just like huffing and puffing, mostly because
but he hasn't played enough.
Exactly. So I think the more fitness he gains, the better he'll be. Hopefully.
He is the English Messi, so like we can only expect the best from him. Anyways, shall we?
The youngest prospects in London, in England.
I think he should be the under 21 captain without a doubt. He should make his first team appearance soon for England.
I can't believe you guys give this much disrespect to Lingard.
There's still Lingard in town.
Yeah. Lingard as a youth player.
I have a question. I have a Foden, Mount, Greenwood, and who's the other guy?
Saka?
There's one more big prospect, right?
Saka? Yeah.
How did you
I think Foden probably goes on top.
If you're talking about current form, I would say who are the 4?
Foden, Mount, Greenwood, Saka.
I would say in current form, Foden, Saka, Mount, Greenwood, or Foden, Mount, Saka, Greenwood, current form. But in terms of like ability as a player, I would say Foden, Greenwood, Mount, Saka.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's also hard to tell because like they're playing like 4 completely different positions. But I think
That is it.
Ford.
I'm talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like in
Business
terms
overall
of
as player.
yeah, I agree with the second rating where I think in those positions they're probably I think Foden, regardless of like how old he is, he's one of the best players in that position anyway. Right
in
now.
the Premier League, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
So like it's good to see like English talent going through, but you know.
But guys, shall we nail down those top 4 from each of our own? Just rather actually put the number on it. Like I'm gonna go with City.
Yeah.
United, Chelsea, Liverpool. Are we agreeing on that, or do we have a small
I'd
change?
say City, United, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Where's Van Dijk back?
When's Van Dijk back?
Henderson just left.
If Van Dijk's back, then I will be like Chelsea 4th, Liverpool 3rd.
Yeah.
Are this going to be like City, United, Liverpool, West Ham, Spurs, Leicester, Chelsea somewhere in 8th?
What I saw in like the Liverpool game yesterday is that they're not. It's not defensive like the Everton game. They're not really. They do concede a lot of chance, but like they did concede chances when Van Dijk was playing. They're missing that attacking threat, I think, and they're not really creating that many chances at in the front as well. So
maybe it's the fact that Van Dijk isn't there to give that defense that
probably I think
Robertson and Trent can't get forward.
How is Kabak? Ozan Kabak.
He was okay, like the new defender they got. He was okay. It's just that like I don't know. He's obviously not gonna be a Van Dijk player.
Plus he's very young.
Yeah. He's very talented.
Yeah, good asset, but
yeah,
later on, not.
Yeah, probably. I don't. He's not gonna like come into the team and like shore up that defense, very instantly.
The problem was a part of the Schalke team that hadn't won in a year.
Yeah, but then we spoke about this, right? Like Gareth Edwards is like this type of what do you call it? Sporting director that like he picks out these unwanted, like underrated talents in bad teams, like Robertson at Hull.
Arnold at Liverpool.
Oh my god.
Guys, let's stick to the questions and finish them off.
So we'll go City, United, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Okay.
So next question was the Arsenal question. I think we are all more or less in agreement that if Arsenal are to challenge for top 4, it's either going to be after 3 seasons when they've got their stuff actually together, maybe 2-3 seasons, or if there's a serious decline in the other competitors of the league, which is a possibility, I suppose. But yeah, after that, Adil, you asked the question. Did we answer that? What was the question you asked?
I asked you only the.
You asked a different question. Okay, so then. Dulana, what's the next question?
So I think we can ask is Lindelof good enough to be starting for Manchester United? AJ Moore 94 has asked this.
Yes, Lindelof is good enough, but the problem is he and Maguire don't connect well enough, I suppose. Maybe they're both a bit too slow. So you can't have 2 slow defenders. It's not going to work out too well for you.
I've never seen 2 pretty best friends.
Well, Maguire is clearly the pretty best friend. So,
Yeah, I think Lindelof is not at all physical enough to be
yeah,
playing next to
he
Maguire.
is good enough.
Yeah, he's
He's
a
good enough to
great
play for United,
he's a
but
great ball
he's
playing
not the
midfielder. I
yeah.
mean
He's not a
defender.
he's not the partner that you all need.
Yeah, I
Either
think
he's not the partner, or Maguire is not the partner, and Maguire is definitely going to take priority over him. So
either one of them.
yes and no.
Yeah, I think either one of them should play with Bai if Bai can sustain like
Yeah,
a good-
Bailey is low-key a beast.
he's very good.
just
I think I like
he's
mentioned
a
like
beast.
a while ago that he's like our best defender, and I still stand by it. It's just that he gets bloody injured all the time. So but he's really good. He has that pace.
He might as well play for Liverpool.
He's got that pace that Maguire lacks, probably that Lindelof lacks as well, to catch up to those like errors that either one of them could make. And whenever he plays, we play better at the back. He also like had this mad assist
Yeah.
in the Espanyol, not the Espanyol game, the other game, the Real Sociedad game. The same
I
logo.
also
Wasn't that Fred?
What?
The man assist?
Yeah, no,
That
that was
is-
that too. That and the other one, the one for Dan James.
Oh,
I think Bailey is also quite good with his feet. He's actually probably better than the other two. Definitely better than Maguire, but yeah, he's probably pretty good with his feet.
I think they're all like good ball playing centre backs, and like they'll be great in a possession based.
True. No, what I mean is like dribbling wise with his feet,
Oh yeah,
like
probably.
ball at his feet, he is better.
Yeah, he's
in
got
my
better
opinion.
control. I think much better control. Yeah, I think all three of them would do great in a possession-based, possession-dominated team.
Maybe if I play three centre backs and
Yeah,
you
it's
know what? This is not the question.
this is not the question. We're digressing
Okay,
too much.
next question. Move on.
Okay. So at Karam Pufi has asked, will Messi leave at the end of the season? If so, where? If not, why not? I think this is for
I don't
James.
know. I don't know.
I
But
think everyone's sick of this
What?
question though.
so I would. He should leave. Technically, ideally, like because he's potentially risking like the last year of his career. He should have left and gone to City. If he leaves, he should go to City. Is my opinion. He might leave. It's just really dependent on what happens with the elections and the way we perform. I mean, it was dependent on how we performed in Europe. Now we need to somehow win this return leg, which I don't think we're doing.
Oh yeah.
It's just that there's only so much he can do, and ideally, if he leaves, it'll force the team to lose that dependency. And anyways, the young kids step up, so it will be interesting to see. One way of looking at it is he could possibly stay and possibly, win trophies and have a good career, or he could leave, have a good career, and Barcelona could start their whole rebuild a few years early. I hope they start it. But yeah, I mean, we have the young players to start it. We just need a few more players here and there and a bit more experience. But yeah, logically, he should leave. I don't want him to, but logically, he should leave.
Yeah, it's a bit sad to see. Really. Like probably the greatest player that Barcelona have ever had is gonna be like leaving to another club. You'd expect him to stay at probably like become a one club man as well. I think he. Sorry, Alex?
I don't see it happening because like
Yeah.
even with Argentina and him retiring, he retired like 5 times already.
Yeah, he falls back on a lot of different.
Hey.
He's not gonna leave. And when the
Uh,
new
yeah.
mentioned one Laporta comes in, I think
Yeah, if Laporte again, it should be better.
yeah,
How many years do you think he actually has left in like the very best of football? Or he's
Because even though he's declining, he's a far better player. He's the
Oh yeah,
best player in the
definitely.
league, and he's still top two. So I think um, from him to go to a great player to a good player, uh, he might retire as a great player.
Mm.
He literally might retire as a great player, but I think he could do 3-4 years. People might take this out of context, or rather be like, he's like cut to Barcelona failing, and they're like, oh, Messi is failing. But if you individually look at what he does every game and everything, he's up there. Everything's flowing through him. He's almost always like the best player on the pitch. And Messi has made Barcelona look like the team that people think they are in recent years. And people are trying to twist that, be like, oh, look, Messi is failing with Barcelona, whereas Barcelona are failing with Messi at this point. And yeah, he's had a declining team ever since quite a while, dude. Ever since even MSN wasn't a good team. It was just we had a good front three. We had
I
really
think
amazing.
after 2015 squad, after like Xavi and Iniesta sort of started to decline.
True. No, in 2015 they were already in their decline, dude. If you look at it that way, they were old. They were like, oh, they have Xavi and Iniesta. Like, bro, like they went to like Saudi leagues or something directly from Barcelona, and they are not like they weren't in their prime. So
Yeah.
it's been a declining team for a good while, like 8 years maybe.
Yeah, it's sort of like you didn't see that whole conveyor belt of talent come through ever since that 2015. I don't know. I think it's sort of like it's sort of like La Masia stopped producing that top talent, or it could also be like La Masia had like this whole golden generation.
I think it's more like the priority switched from La Masia to big boys.
Yeah.
And youth wasn't given enough of a chance.
But now
I mean, you can even see it a bit now. Now it's better now because some of our youth players are practically our best players. But even with Puig, he doesn't get to play as much as he should. There are a few like weird things happening. Like our centre backs, like I can't even say the name. Mingueza is playing. He's young, but inexperienced. But he has to play because we don't have centre backs. Araujo is playing, but again, he's like one of our best players in defense. He's the best player in defense possibly, and he's playing because he has to play. So wherever these kids before, why weren't they just eased into the team if they have this potential? It's stupid to see this. Like we just our backup centre backs. We've been buying young backup centre backs. Centre backs, and they go shit like Umtiti, Tobido. There's a whole list. You can go to Minha, there's Yerimina, and you can keep going back. We've always bought the right player and not given them a chance, or the wrong player and just fucked them off. So it makes no sense. And we haven't got a fucking left back. Like, how hard is it? It's not that hard to buy a left back that's better than Jordi Alba. It's really not hard, but somehow, consistently, we manage to do it every year. Every year we manage to do it. So that's literally stupid.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's good.
That's a good answer. I like it.
Good answer. I mean, great. Cool. I think we've talked about that enough. If whether Messi stays or not, I think I don't think that's not good. That's not going to damage his legacy, I think, at all. So
But
so hopefully he stays at Barca. I personally don't really want him to come to City, but I'm saying that the PL would be like great if he does come. yeah, I think I can finish off with that question. And
Yeah.
last
Okay.
question is at Watermelon has asked Champions League predictions for the quarterfinals.
Okay.
I think I'm assuming he wants to talk about
Yeah, who's going to go
quarterfinals.
through?
So like who gets
Yeah.
to the quarterfinals?
Who is? Yeah.
Because it's
So we go one by one through each fixture.
yeah, okay.
Let's tell the two teams. They were the first leg. Happened with the first leg. Then
Yeah. So Sevilla and Dortmund 2-3. Dortmund won. Haaland went on beast mode. What do you think is going to happen with the next leg? That one, do you think Dortmund are they're playing at home?
Yeah, I think Dortmund should go through, but you can't really count Sevilla out ever. But Dortmund should go through.
Yeah, they won like a massive run, right? Sevilla.
Yeah.
I feel like I got this hunch Sevilla might go through.
Yeah.
It's possible, but looking at the fixture, looking at the teams, Dortmund should go through, but it's really tough. Sevilla
especially because Dortmund have started picking up that form again. So maybe next week, no, week after we.
Haaland, man. Haaland is
exactly.
different.
He's running the show.
Yeah, so hopefully, we'll see them go through.
Okay,
Porto Juve. This has been controversial. Porto have 2 goals. Juve have only 1, and Juve are playing them at home in the next leg. What do you think?
Juve should win.
Yeah. Do you think Ronaldo's gonna have it?
Yeah, he might just clutch up with a hat trick or something like that.
Yeah, I'd agree. He's the sort of like he's been very quiet. Like this whole season, he's been like we have not heard any of the hype that we heard. Like ever since he went to Juve, there was this small hype that was there. Like he's still performing. He's still getting those massive amount of goals and contributing to so much of the team. This season we haven't seen that yet, so I think he could start to pick up. This could be the game that he starts to pick up and re-enters the scene again.
But at the same time, Juve haven't been performing in Serie A either.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very hard to say.
Yeah.
Because they lost against, I think it was Udinese or something. And then again, all their former players were ranting about how Pirlo is not good enough to be a manager.
True, but
there's a lot of problems again.
I think I have a feeling that if they get knocked out, Pirlo might be gone.
Probably because it's too soon for Pirlo.
I feel if they get knocked out, do you think Ronaldo will go if they get knocked out?
Oh, next season?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like Ronaldo has a move in it. Ronaldo potentially has a big move in it to another club.
Another club? I also think he's in a very stable position right now where he's got all of these deals going. He's making so much more of other content than actual football. So
he's going to go to a club that he wants to go to if he's not happy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't think he's not happy with Juventus.
I think it depends on the next manager to come in as well.
True.
I don't think they could go back to Allegri, to be honest. It's surprising that no one's picked him up.
Allegri has been silent ever since he left Juve. So I'd say it's logical if they go back to Allegri. It's almost like when Bayern stumped and they went back for Heinkes and they stuck again.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Could possibly happen because if you don't win the league or the Champions League this season, Ronaldo is probably going to get pissed. Anybody will just get angry.
Right, boys. Next prediction.
Barca PSG. We already touched up on this a bit, but PSG. Yeah, PSG at home as well. They've got 4 away goals. I don't think they'll.
I don't know. We have the quality to come back. We can easily destroy that team. We can, but we won't. It's that simple. And everyone was overhyping Mbappe so much. He played against Barcelona. And on the other hand, everyone Barcelona's shit. But Mbappe ruined them. Are they shit or did Mbappe ruin a good team? Make up your mind. It's not Mbappe. That game didn't prove anything from Mbappe. It's just not the one. But yeah, PSG goes through.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know. Super tough that. I want to put
What?
very
Yeah.
point. I want to put it in the field.
okay. Leipzig, Liverpool. Liverpool have a 2-0 lead.
Liverpool.
Liverpool. You think they'll still go through?
Leipzig have been a bit iffy in Champions League.
Mhm.
I'd say Liverpool will go through.
Yeah.
I hope Leipzig gets through, but tough one. Liverpool haven't been.
Yeah, especially because they're gonna play the next leg at home at Anfield, where they've had 4 straight losses.
And they just lost their captain, yeah. Henderson just got injured, right?
And Henderson got injured again. So who knows?
I'm gonna go with Leipzig.
Leipzig, they could just
Yeah.
get 2 goals and just like
Yeah.
it's a
They
very
could
hard.
easily.
It's a very hard game. It's a game that I'm actually excited for.
I'm hoping Leipzig. So I'm gonna manifest.
Because you saw how like United had like a 5-0 lead. Well, not a lead, but like they beat them 5-0 at home, and then just lost the plot again. And you saw how good they were pressing and like attacking and scoring. They might not defend that well, but I think they're gonna like go all guns blazing to get some more goals. Lazio, Bayern Munich are gonna be playing. This week. Bayern Munich win. Do you think they'll go through in the next leg as well?
But
Yeah.
they lost to Frankfurt this week.
But it's the Champions League.
I said Bayern Munich going to.
I don't know. Unless Immobile scores like 5 goals. It's really 11.
I was just trying to be like, oh, but what if this happens? It's not happening.
But what?
No, it's not. It's not happening, dude. But it's like the chances are quite low. There's always a chance.
I think over 2 legs, Bayern will win, without a doubt, against Lazio.
Yeah. Okay. I want Bayern and Atletico Madrid to play. I hope. I don't know what happens there.
I mean, that seems like a very staple fixture in Champions League. Speaking of staple fixtures, Atletico are playing Chelsea again, over 2 legs.
Oh yeah.
That's a tough one because Tuchel has like the pedigree to take a team to the Champions League, and he's necessarily not done that bad in the Champions League as well.
Chelsea, you can't. If Chelsea was like on a set like form or something, and even if it is good form, if they want good form, I could be like, I actually think Atletico is going to win. But since they're so unpredictable, I can't say. They could drop a world like masterclass.
Yeah,
since
exactly.
it's 2 legs, I'm going to say Atletico get through, but I don't. And the chances are them like dropping like 2 back.
Previous fixtures with Atletico, we haven't really gotten through with any of them, if I'm not mistaken. So I'd say Atletico will go.
True.
Gladbach versus City.
Interesting. I don't know about that.
I think that'd be a good game. Marco Rosa.
Because you could play like a 3-4-3 or like a 4-4-2 and some I don't know, put Gundogan left back.
No, I think
there's going to be a lot of goals for sure, like a lot of goals.
He sort of owned up to it. Pep was like, he said in an interview like recently, he's like, I realized I've been playing around with the formation a lot. Yeah, so like I don't know, maybe he's sort of like sticking to one formation. And it's kind of true this season. He's stuck to one formation with like at least in the league, at some point, ever since they started going on that really good run. But yeah, I still think City will go through. Last fixture is Atalanta versus Madrid. Yeah.
Unthinkable again.
I don't know. Tough one. I can hear Muru shouting at me already. But tough one.
I feel like it's going to be another Ajax Madrid sort of match.
Yeah.
I think Madrid. On paper, Madrid should go through, but I don't know. They're pretty up and down.
It could be a goal fest again.
Yeah. But I'm going to go with Atalanta. What?
Papu Gomez is now at Sevilla.
Yeah. yeah, I haven't been really keeping up with Atlanta this season, at all. As opposed to like last season.
Okay.
Where are
I
they?
mean, so
I think Madrid will go through, but I really want Atlanta.
Yeah,
I think Atlanta
like
will give them a fight.
seventh in the league.
I want to just say Atlanta, but Madrid.
I think Madrid are going to go through.
Yeah, I think Madrid might lose one of the games. They
Yeah,
might
I
lose
think
one of the games, but
yeah.
win the tie.
Exactly. I think that's probably going to happen. They'll probably win their home game, Madrid, at least.
No, you can't say it. They do. You can't say it. You
It's
fucking
unpredictable.
Yeah,
That's
they've been really unpredictable this season in the Champions League. Madrid.
Hashtag Zidane out.
They almost got knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Zizou.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Okay. I think we covered all the fixtures. Let us know in the comments below who you think will go into the quarterfinals and who will eventually win the Champions League. If you dare to predict that as well. I think that's all the questions we have, and it's probably all the questions we have for the time we have today. This was fun. Thanks again for all your questions, guys. Sorry for the ones we couldn't answer. We tried our best to like group them up and give you guys a general answer. And who do you think the best question was?
Mine. The Sheffield one.
Your one? Do you want a present? Do you want a cookie? I like Karam's question. Got Jamie going in like a rant. Yeah, I like Karam's question.
I like AJ Mohammed's question as well because it's kind of a very different.
The Lindelof question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We never answered Kavi because what the hell happened to him?
Oh, we talked about it.
Everyone got injured and they fell to shit. Fucking bottlers.
Jesus. Explicit video again. There goes the monetization, boys.
I was like, why don't we get views? And I'm just swearing.
This is James swearing. Fuck
Inshallah.
Is this just to that brand we go viral?
It's almost
okay. I think the best question was Karam's.
Yeah. Okay. Karam, we'll DM you. We'll DM you the present. And
what do you want, Karam? Do you want a cookie? You want a cookie, Karam? We'll give you a cookie from Subway.
We'll DM you the.
I've just decided Subway cookies for Karam.
Okay, done. That'll work.
Done.
All right.
I'm saying this mainly because I want to go get it with him as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Subway cookies for Karam.
Presenting it to Karam.
Adil, if we buy 2, we get 1 free. No, if you buy 3, we get 1 free.
No.
Yeah.
No, 2 and 1 free, right?
Okay, 2 and 1 free, whatever.
Sponsor us. Eat fresh.
No, the 2 of us will buy and we give the free cookie. Yeah. No. Okay, outro now.
I think I just stuck. I think that was a good outro anyway. Okay.
All
right.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Wait, Adils is stuck. What happened?
Like, subscribe. Please comment. If our videos do better, we can afford an internet connection for Adil so that he can actually join this podcast properly. Yeah, that's about it.
Yep. Okay.
Adil would say bye, but he's probably disconnected right now. Peace. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.